Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in to my Attention live stream. It's currently 2:04 in the afternoon. Jot that down really quick. It's currently 2:04 in the afternoon, and it is the April 25th, 2022, and this is a Gabe at Attention Live iPhone 12 Max Pro Google Chrome live stream test. And we will get into one of my talks I had at CES 2022 titled "Where is Blockchain Technology Headed from the Eyes of the Youth?" Enjoy.
Your perspective on some of the foundational things that are shaping the future and just kind of how you define them. So what you're talking about is kind of a part of what is often called Web3. Mm-hmm. What does Web3 mean to you?
So what Web3 means to me is Web3 is helping bring power back to the creator and reducing the amount of intermediaries within certain, not industries, but in my opinion, reducing intermediaries is generally a good thing. So like in business, and this is just my humble opinion, it should be two peers that consent to a deal essentially. Mm-hmm. And essentially what the NFT and blockchain community can do is help just essentially make that more seamless between two people rather than having five people having to be involved in some sort of transaction, whether it be real estate, whether it be selling music, whether it be anything like that.
And does this how does this resonate with you? Like, does it make intuitive sense to you? Is it almost like, I can't believe that we had Web 2 where that wasn't possible? Like, what's your attitude on it?
No, because I think Web 2 has to be there. It has to be the ground to, launch into Web3. You have to have the Amazons. You have to have the people making the hardware to make Web3 actually, possible.
Yeah.
Because if you don't have Web2, then there's no Web3, in a sense.
Yeah, I remember starting on YouTube right around the time that Google bought YouTube, and I remember thinking that this is a great opportunity for people to talk directly, for politicians or celebrities, remember, to kind of talk directly to their fan base. But there still is some kind of intermediary there, right? Like, I feel like almost looking back on it, I was maybe a little bit Pollyannish in terms of understanding just kind of how many, the big players still needed to be involved. And I think you seem to be looking at that pretty clearly.
Yeah, definitely. Big players are definitely still going to obviously be there because they've been there forever and they're doing awesome things that need to be done. And as well as, like I said, they have the hardware. You have to have serious hardware to do things on the blockchain. And yeah.
So it's not about no intermediaries. It's just about having fewer intermediaries or a more seamless experience.
I'm talking about intermediaries in the sense of labels are going to morph, in my opinion, in 5 to 10 years, music labels. Mm-hmm. So it's going to be more direct from the artist to their consumer of their music rather than having to use, get chained to a label in a sense, as we can see what's happening. So I think things like the label are going to morph and change into something different in the next 5 to 15 years.
Let's get your perspective on another definition, the Metaverse. What does that mean to you?
The Metaverse. So what the Metaverse means to me is, the Metaverse, in my opinion, it's Web3. So the Metaverse...
You think, are they synonymous in your opinion?
In my opinion, yes. Web3 and Metaverse, it's just...
All right, so we'll pause this and check on YouTube.
You have to have serious hardware to do things on the blockchain, and yeah.
So it's not about no intermediaries. It's just about having fewer intermediaries or a more seamless experience.
I'm talking about intermediaries in the sense of labels are going to morph, in my opinion, in 5 to 10 years, music labels. Mm-hmm. So it's going to be more direct from the artist to their consumer of their music rather than having to use.
All right, so we'll pause that and continue the talk.
For each other, and essentially, Web3 and the Metaverse are, basically this, in my opinion, the same thing. But the Metaverse is more used in the terms of, buying digital clothes or, things within a VR world that we can live in or something like that, or play to earn video games or something like that.
So the Metaverse is a VR thing. You kind of see it as you put on some goggles.
Well, I mean, I honestly think that you could make the argument that we already live in the Metaverse because, Elon Musk said, we're all cyborgs, we just don't know it because we have our phones. We have our computers. We are cyborgs. That is an attachment to our life.
Most people are watching us through a screen. They're not watching us live in the room.
Yeah. And so, you could argue that we are already in the metaverse.
Well, thank you for tuning in to my Attention Live live stream. It was an absolute blast. Got that fly, no fly, smacking a fly out of the air. All right, well, thank you for tuning in to my Attention Live live stream. It was an absolute blast. So